Yeah, hey guys, welcome back to this channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's video, I'm going to talk about the beauty thing about having replenishable product when it comes to selling on eBay. So there are a different way of selling stuff on eBay. One of them is just one product, and then once you finish with it, once the product is sold, then you end the listing. I don't really like that type of sale because I keep on have to replenish that product to another one. So for example, the shirt, I've only got this one pair. So you made the effort of creating that listing and you've only got quantity of one. Once you sold that particular shirt, this shirt for example, you then have to end the listing and then create another listing. For me, that's very time consuming, selling stuff on eBay, because you keep on having to replenish and over again, especially one product. What I like on the other hand is multiple quantity of the same product. So for example, if I have this shirt, a quantity of 10, I can create that one listing just one time. The quantity of it, let's say 10. If you make a profit of $10, that means you can, if you sell the whole entire lot in one hit, you can make $100 in one transaction. Or over time, as people buying them, you just keep on grabbing more of that $10 over and over again. So it feels like you're creating your own money tree. That's what it feels like. So, because I only had to do the job once, I've only have to create the advertising once, and you can change a little bits and pieces here and there. Maybe the pricing, I can adjust the pricing accordingly to the market, what they're willing to pay. That's what I like when it comes to replenishable product. That like multiple item, even if it's 3, you can do a discount. If you buy 2, you can get 5% off. If you buy 3, then you can maybe get 10 or 15% off. That way you can get rid of the item as quickly as possible, and because it's a volume, you get the profit quite quickly. Like for those of you who are doing the eBay listing or eBay side hustle in a sense, and you like, each to their own. Like for me anyway, I don't like going to do that because there's a lot of time, effort involved with having just one product, list them, sell it, end that product, and then create another listing. Whereas me, I can do volume base. So let's say today I've got this shirt, only had quantity of 3, and then one customer buy that 3, so now I don't have this item anymore. And then tomorrow I can get another shipment of the same shirt, and this time around I'm gonna have 10. So I could just adjust the quantity of 10 because I know I can get rid of this quickly as well. So that's the game that we play. So that way we don't have to keep on relisting of a different product every time. Because sometimes you forget, like, have I sold this item or not? Like, there's bound to be in your inventory, like if you have them available or not. But yeah, volume game is much better than just a single product sale, purely because of that. So if you guys new to opening up, I guess, eBay store, what I learned is that it's all based on trial and error. Like sometimes, like it might be, well, it doesn't work for me anyway. I look at that business model of buying one product and then end it. It takes a lot of time, whereas me, I like the volume base. But it didn't work for me, and I didn't like it. So, but it might work for some people out there, and you guys probably like that. So yeah, whereas for me, I just literally list anything and everything as much as possible. If I sell it, great. If I don't sell it, not a big deal. I don't have anything invested to it until such time as a customer purchased them from me. So not only just the volume game, you gotta look at this as a big business in a sense. Like in the beginning anyway, we only sell, let's say, one item a week. that might be a $10 profit after all the costs associated. And then you just look at a volume. If that one item can sell 10 of them, I would rather sell that same item 10 times. So that makes it $100. What if it was 20 times? What if it was 30, 40, 50, 100 times? So I would rather have the same item that I only list once, but just change in terms of the quantity. Now, with my way of doing things with eBay, well, I just use it as a side hustle to show people how is this going to work as a whole. To be honest with you, it's actually one of the best platforms for you to do the side hustle. Granted that you do have to work, you have to create a listing, you have to figure out what product you're going to be selling, you're going to test it. Sometimes it's going to cost you money to do a test. So if it's not money, it will take I guess your time, but that's the beauty thing is you can actually just test it based on your time. The more item that you sell on eBay platform, the more that eBay that willing to open up a lot more listing. I think it was in the beginning we only have like about 10, 50, and then 100, and then 200, and now we got up to like, I don't know, 250,000 that you can list. 250,000 unique product, not quantity based, but unique listing product. And yeah, I just have to keep on listing every day. It's a volume game. That's the one that I'm doing. So hopefully this will help you guys. For those of you who's thinking of doing eBay side hustle, your effort only shows in terms of your profit. If you put a lot of effort into listing, the more item you list, the higher chances you're going to able to sell a product, and the more you sell a product, obviously the more profit. So it all comes down to how many items you're gonna list, and then from how many items you list, the expectation based on your volume of listing, how much profit you're gonna have. Everyone varies. Some people have they just wanted to do $2 profit, $1 profit for each transaction. Myself, I'm doing the other way around. I'd rather have one item at $10, $20 profit, and then from there, that way I don't have to pack a lot, that way I don't have to do a lot of running around, because like for some, $1 or $2 it's much better than nothing, but for me it's the time and the energy that you sit down in front of computer and doing all the admin. I don't do anything unless I made a minimum of $10. That's my numbers anyway. Working out the numbers is another thing. So the way I work my numbers, my calculation anyway, is this. For whatever the product it is, so I put down, let's say if you source the item and you know that particular product, it's at $10, you can purchase them at $10. Now I go on a flat standard fee when it comes to posting. So let's say I put down the posting of $15, whether it's small, big. Sometimes the posting can go a little bit more higher, but on an average, I put down each listing, it's going to cost me about $10 for a postage. So that's, I'm already at, sorry, $10 to $15. So the item is 10, the posting is 15. So I'm already in it for about 25. After $25, you also have to count the eBay fee. So I work on roughly about 15% of whatever the price is, and I also promote every single product. What I like about the promotion on eBay is the fact that you don't pay for it unless they click it based on a promotional, like if eBay actually push it to them as a promotional product. So 15% for the promotional product, sometimes 10. So 10 to 15%. I play around with it because you can actually see before you actually hit the promotional click area. And varies depending on the product, and it varies depending on what it is. And so after that, I also put down international postage. Now because if you look at it just to sell it in Australia wide, you're looking at a population of 25 million as a whole of Australia. You're probably only marketing on them if they all uses eBay, which I very much doubt. So instead of that, I put down I do a worldwide shipping. The worldwide shipping, I looked at the product, and sometimes you kind of figure out the measurement of the product, how big it is, and you kind of tell like how heavy it is. But on an average, if it's a small item, I look at about 500 grams to 1 kilo anyway. That's the stuff that I actually sell. Then after adding all of those, and then I also add how much is it going to cost, how much profit do I actually want from this transaction. So a $10 product sometimes can go up to about $40 to $50 after adding all the costs. So hopefully that gives you an understanding how I go about doing my pricing. Now mind you, I know for sure my product, or my listing anyway, it is the most expensive compared to any of the competitor out there. But it is what it is. This is how much I'm willing to work in order for me to make a profit. They don't have to buy it from me, but if you want to buy it from me, that's how much the price it is. Because I don't rely on this as my full-time income just yet, but I'm sure I can see it over the long term that this possibly be another source of income. That way, that's the reason why I don't reduce my price. Hopefully this gives you an understanding how I go about doing things when it comes to eBay. Don't forget to subscribe, comment guys, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.